share it. I'll be sharing it, then I'll go on, we'll talk, and then we'll bring you on if we talk about a couple of things and then get you in. Is your mic still on?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get that on.
I was gonna say we are live. So
We are
if
live.
you are talking, they will hear you.
Oh!
Just saying. Hello, hello, everybody. Hopefully, you will be able to hear us better. We did some audio testing this evening beforehand.
Lots of audio
why
testing.
I look a little different. I decided to get dressed a little easier this evening.
Oh, that's right. We're not doing the mics.
Your mics, you are, yes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, those you have to, or they won't hear you.
Thought we weren't doing any mics. Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
because you're
have
doing
them.
that mic.
Yes.
Oh, my God. We were just working on this for like 2 hours, and I already
Right, and
forgot.
you can't remember. Well, that's nothing new. You can't remember when we got to stop somewhere.
What can I say?
I don't know.
I'm silly that way.
You are silly that way. All right, I have no idea what kind of lag we have going or anything. So,
Well, I got us shared out.
we're shared. We're shared. Yay.
Woohoo!
We'll see if the
let me just get my hair done here.
your hair done.
I gotta get my hair did.
Your 2-second hairdo.
My 2-second hair did. Oh yeah, I feel beautiful already.
Do you?
I feel like a gorgeous man.
I don't know about all that. So any live viewers, say hey so I know that I am getting your comments. Please, if you're in, give a shout out. Also, share us out.
Shared it to my group.
Nice.
Shared it to your group. Awesome, awesome. Did they know you were going live today?
They do now.
I think I shared a post the other day when you mentioned it.
Awesome. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
All right. You know, we don't have any notes.
No, I don't need notes because I think we got such a good show tonight. Such a fresh show tonight.
Oh, there's Janice. Hi.
I did not need notes.
You don't need notes.
Janice, Sewer is going to need you tomorrow night. He needs his handler because we'll be in Jackson tomorrow, and we'll talk about that. So he's going to need you to be his handler tomorrow. Okay?
She's like, and I'm busy.
Like I said, we got a cool show tonight. Last night we did a paranormal investigation.
We did, yes.
The very first one at the Other Side Paranormal Mortuary Science Museum. The very first investigation inside.
Plus another
there.
section that we will let Ben.
Yeah, Ben could talk about the other section.
Oh, God.
So, who we have here
no,
tonight?
Sewer has Cindy, and I said no as well.
Now, Cindy will be busy, Janice. Only you can do it. Only you can do it. So, you're going to have to toughen up.
Toughen up.
So, who we have here tonight is Ben Goldman. He's from Afterlife Road Productions.
Ben!
So come on in, Ben.
Right, you might as well come
That's
on.
my cue?
That
is your cue.
That is your cue.
Come on in. Let's
I like
give you an
good cues.
applause.
Yeah. Thank you.
I know, right? Sometimes we have a live audience, but when we don't, we kind of just got to do our own thing.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
No problem with that.
You know.
So, Ben, you are and correct me if I'm wrong. I doubt I'm wrong, so I'm usually never wrong.
No, I was always wrong. So, here we go.
Okay.
How'd you start up Afterlife? What happened there?
Oh, you're gonna turn it to me. I thought
Oh,
you were gonna
yeah.
guess. You were gonna
No,
guess.
no, I'm not going to
Oh, I was
guess.
gonna say,
I'm just
'cause you're-
saying, I'm pretty sure you started Afterlife.
Oh yeah, it's
You
me.
are the man.
I am Afterlife.
You
Bros.
are after.
It's-
That's where I wasn't wrong.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so it's kind of funny. It just sort of happened naturally without really thinking about it. So lately, when I have been thinking about it, I came to, a very concentrated series of events that led to what became Afterlife Pro Productions, and that was at MSU, which
Go
I
green.
graduated from. Go White. During freshman orientation, they have all these clubs that come out, and they're trying to, get people to join their random clubs. There's some ones you expect, and there's some exotic ones in there. When this girl in a ghost costume jumped out at me and handed me a business card that just had handwriting on it saying Paranormal Club, room 311.
Handwritten business
Wednesday
card.
night. Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, that's definitely one of the exotic ones.
Yep.
So I was like, it's random Wednesday night. Why not go? And I was like, I can show up a few minutes late. No one's going to go to a paranormal club. But no, it's actually one of the biggest paranormal clubs in the Midwest. And
Nice.
there were about 115 people in that room. And I was crammed in the back. I couldn't hear a thing. All I heard was paranormal investigation next Friday. And that they sort of use a paranormal investigation at like a big open like haunted woods where you can easily split off to weed people out. So it starts off with like 150, 120 people, and then after the first investigation, which is free for everyone, there's like 20. So yeah, everyone gets scared. So me being a journalism and documentary film production major at MSU, I decided to film that first investigation, and like I said, lots of, even though we split up, it's still like big groups, like 20, 30 people.
Right.
So it was hectic. It was
that's
crazy.
awful for an investigation.
Yeah, I filmed a little bit, and I was like, I don't know what to do with it, and I was like, I got some B-roll, but all the B-roll had other people in it because there were so many people.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to go back to this place. So it was like Thanksgiving break, and I was like, hey, a couple people who I met on that investigation, like, hey, you want to come back with me? I'm just going back to that place we investigated. Ended up re-investigating it during the day while getting B-roll. And I was like, that footage is so much better.
Yeah.
So,
fewer people makes a big difference.
Fewer people, and you can tell that we were friends and we're just having a good time and not just... So I was like, okay, that's the real content right there. So I was like, I have footage of me and a few friends that I barely know investigating a haunted park, the day after we went on this investigation.
Do you remember what park it was?
It's this park in Livonia called Rotary Park.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
Because there's a couple things. The battery's getting low on my laptop.
Uh-oh.
Because we spent 2 hours.
I can fix
trying
that,
to figure
though.
that. Okay, second is I'm really hot, and you may get a lot more viewers if I start taking my clothes off. So,
woo!
I need the other fan back on.
Okay, well, that fan's blowing and it's quiet, so I'm going to adjust the fan.
I don't
you
feel
guys
that
talk amongst yourselves.
at all.
I'll get this
Plugged in.
Okay, good.
Actually, I got a battery pack I can hook up to it, so you won't have to run a cord. So y'all talk amongst yourself. Y'all share this out. Let's get people in here. You continue your story with Cindy and the guests that are coming in here, and I'll be back.
Good stuff.
Right. I don't have a lot of people talking to me, but...
No, yeah, it's good. You want to be able to have the conversation go without having to stop and restart. It's
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and then if I would have ran out of battery, we would have been really...
No, that's not.
Oh, William says, hurry up, Baron, snap that whip. Snap that. I feel it a little bit.
Good. Yeah.
Still doesn't make me want to keep my clothes on, though.
No, I can feel a little bit. It's kicking on.
Well, yeah, you're hogging it.
I'm hogging it? All right.
Right, you're hitting.
You want me to be off camera the rest of the... I can step off.
Well, no, you're the guest.
I can be a ghost guest.
You're a ghost guest.
Yes.
You'd be like off.
Just a disembodied voice.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of go with the whole ghostly vibe.
Yeah, the whole ghost thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, it's really thematic.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so what were we talking about? You were talking about...
Oh, yeah. We went back, and that was better footage. But then YouTube at the time... So I was like, I'll just upload, a video. I'll make a little channel. Because I wasn't going to put this on, like, my school account or, a random ghost hunt video. So I made a YouTube account. And YouTube had this dumb restriction at the time where a video had to be, like, under 10 minutes for a new account. So I had to turn it into 2 videos. And then that just made me think, I'm like, that's so dumb to create because I was just doing it for myself. But, like, what if someone really loved the video? I was a little like, little narcissistic at that point. Like, oh, what if like it blows up and goes viral? People are gonna be like, oh, they have multiple videos. It's a series. I better subscribe. I'm like, well, that's really dumb to have just 2 ghost hunting videos on a channel. So why not film like 1 or 2 more? And then that turned into like 3 or 4 more.
And then
it
you
just kind
kept
of
going.
happened. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there wasn't really any like decisive. I got to start this. It just started.
Yeah.
That
Well, that
doesn't
does
plug in?
not work.
It doesn't work.
Well, wrong end.
Oh.
Wrong end. And I'm sure you do, William. I'll take those ones.
I can really see it.
Can you see it?
Oh, I can now.
Oh, yeah, these
Gotta
are.
really win. Oh,
Yeah.
there are people out there.
There are people
Hey,
out there.
Janice, William.
Yep, William is our Twisted Critter guy, the one that makes the stuffies in there.
Yep.
Janice is
Sewer's handler.
Sewer's handle.
Oh, sewer.
I don't know if that's going to charge it.
Yeah, it's a battery pack.
Well, we'll see. If I plug it in and it says it's charging.
He's a production guy. He would know. That's going to charge it, right?
Is it USB?
I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Absolutely not.
Didn't do nothing?
No, do you see a little?
No. Look who you're talking to. I don't see nothing.
It's not charging jack doodly.
Okay, so where's the plug to this thing?
Plugged in back behind the counter.
Oh. Talk amongst yourselves.
Look, as much as you make me do all this, you can handle getting me plugged in, right? What do you
Yes,
think?
that's it's all about relative. You know, it's like you did this. Like you can just do this. You know, it's like you do. It's like a 3-to-1 ratio. Keep it that way. You do 3 things, he does 1.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's usually the way it always
Yeah,
is.
and, like
Yeah.
push it a little bit, and maybe like I can understand. Like if it's like you're asking him to do 2 things, maybe. But
Right. Oh, he'd like lose his mind.
yeah, but it's one thing. He can figure it out.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna unplug this because it's obviously not working. Okay. Him and his brilliant ideas. This is what he doesn't do, the technical aspect of it.
No?
Because we
You go there. I got to go around our
well,
guest
I'm not
here.
plugging it in until you plug it in. Okay, y'all quiet. Come on, talk to me. Do you got any questions for Ben?
Yes, Ben is a
Yes.
paranormal investigator. He is a film production, documentary film production major, and that's what he does. And we're going to talk about something we did last night.
See, this is what happens. He don't like it because he can't read that.
Yeah.
People talking,
Yeah.
Oh
people
yeah,
talking shit, aren't they?
of course.
Oh, what
they
did
are.
I do last night? You're talking about the thing I barely pulled off doing?
The thing you yelled at us because we're more concerned about the cat balls than your safety.
I got something to show you guys. I'm not going to show the camera. This is just for your own amusement.
You're going a little far. Is it gonna come back this way a little?
Nope, that's as far as I can go unless you pull on it a little bit.
I'm gonna have to, or we're not reaching.
Oh.
All right.
see a
I
orange
think we
light.
should be good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at this here. There's, see the little. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's going too.
Okay, so now
All right.
I got to be Mr.
Who pulled it off better? Who looks better doing it?
Oh yeah,
I don't
she
know,
looks
we gotta-
much better. Yeah,
Nose shot of you.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
That's the footage I have. So.
So what had happened last night?
Hi, Rainbow.
Hello, Rainbow. We put our good friend Ben here in quite the precarious position. He wasn't all too happy about. Below us, the cellar we call it. It's never been investigated. Very, very, very few people have been there since the dawn of time when this building was made. It's an old coal chute and all that, so it's really creepy. And you got to go through a manhole cover to get to it. And we investigated that last night. So how did you feel about that?
Well, how about
Yeah.
you tell the story first of how the men were chicken?
Oh,
Well,
you want to hear
No,
about
we
that?
need to go way back where you said at the start of I'm mentally preparing for the investigation that we did last night, and I get a text from this guy, and he goes, "You'll be the first ones to investigate the cellar," and he sends this creepy picture that looks like the pit of doom, and you can't even see all the way down, and I'm like, "Oh, okay," and we show up, and it's myself and Angela, and he goes, "All right, one of you keyword one of you
One of
might
you.
want to go down there later tonight. And then Angela's like, oh, me. And I was like, okay,
Which
good.
was incredible.
'Cause that looks sketchy.
Yeah.
Super sketchy.
Yeah.
So then when it comes time for Angela, the one volunteer, to go down there, then everyone else started going down there. And then I was like...
Yeah, but that was unfair because I said before, I even told Jean, I'm like, I want to go down there. And she was going to actually let me go down there before anybody came in to investigate.
Right.
But then he was like, oh, well, you can go down there. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, so it was
I wanted to
Angela.
go.
Yeah.
Then it was Cindy.
Yeah.
And then you and I kind of like, well, we're filming up here.
Yeah.
Ain't that our job to film this from above?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I filmed. Okay, it was a little concerning at first. Like, thank God they didn't hit their head and fall.
Right.
Like, that would have been terrible.
That would have been horrible.
You know, we could have
We'd
gotten
felt
sued
bad.
or worse, you know?
Yeah.
And then...
well, then I made the sacrifice. I went down next.
Yeah.
And then we kind of had to coax you.
You didn't... Nothing happened to you, so you decided to sacrifice me.
Yes.
And then I got stuck a few times.
Yep.
I fell. I missed
fell.
the last step, and I fell, and I stumbled down. Then, after this whole ordeal about getting down there, we all look at each other, and the three of them go, did we even bring any of the equipment down? And that was, like, as I was still, like, making sure I wasn't scraped up.
Yep.
I was like, I nearly died, and you guys care about bringing the cat balls down here,
down,
you know?
yeah.
It's like... It was a whole ordeal, but we did have some interesting activity down there, so
Yes.
I guess it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, Angela went all the way back up to get all the equipment because we were so concerned about going down into the hole. We'll call it the hole.
It is. It's a hole.
So we went down the hole, got down there. Oh, we didn't bring any equipment with us. So Angela, bless her heart, she comes back up, grabs some equipment, goes back down. And mind you, she's wearing what? She was wearing like one of those tennis shirts or shorts.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Skirts or something?
Yeah.
It's like shorts with the tennis.
I think the kids call them skirts, you know?
Yeah.
Well, William
It's gonna
says
be
sacrifice. Baron, y'all sent Cindy in first, the canary in the coal mine.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, we had to film.
Like, I barely made it down.
Because, right, yeah, she almost got stuck in a precarious way.
Well, I got stuck. Remember, I got, there was this one, like, piece, like, kind of hanging off and hooking.
Yeah.
So I got my pants caught on it
So did
twice.
Once.
But you did it once. You got it caught, and you're like, oh, I need to avoid this spot.
Yeah.
Me, my brain doesn't go that far. It just goes, oh, I got caught. Let me just
Let's
do
try
the same
again.
thing again.
Yeah, do it again.
And
Yeah,
it
of
won't
course.
happen again.
Yeah.
Hi, Scurvy.
Hello, Scurvy.
Every time we get way more than that.
We're actually talking to the guys there. We're not talking here.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, that's the camera.
We're out there.
Whoa.
Right, yeah, got it.
What's
right?
going on?
Get your bearings again, right? Here we
For
go.
all of you that are just joining us, we have Ben from Afterlife Road Productions. They are a paranormal investigation documentary crew, and we just did an awesome investigation last night with Afterlife. We got some pretty cool footage that we're not going to really talk about much is what we found, but we did find some pretty cool stuff.
Really cool
Well, are
stuff.
you going to be posting that anywhere?
Oh,
that
yeah.
Maybe we can.
Oh,
post
oh
later?
yeah,
See.
absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
It should be done really soon. So, got some
Or
really
they
cool
can
stuff.
follow you.
Yeah, go to
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah,
It's-
give your info.
It's Afterlife Road Productions on everything. So YouTube,
On everything.
Facebook, Instagram, all the stuff. If you do
All the
Afterlife Road
normal
Productions.
stuff.
all the normal stuff, not Threads yet. You know, so all the normal.
I ain't going to
stuff.
do threads.
But
I don't have Twitter, so I'm
Yeah.
why do Threads?
Exactly.
Like,
So you post the video on all.
yeah, either
Platforms.
all or sometimes I'll do like the full thing on YouTube and then like little clips on the others,
Yeah,
linking up to the full thing or full
Okay.
thing on. But
That's
it will
a good
definitely be
idea.
a full thing and then something on every platform, like linked to the main thing. And of course, like if they follow you guys, I'll like tag you guys and
Right.
everything too. So maybe they'll find it through there. So shouldn't
That
be a problem
works.
finding it. We caught some cool stuff, so it'll
We
definitely
did.
be worth.
Yeah. It started off a little slow, but it was still daylight out. We're just kind of like getting into the whole, getting comfortable with it and figuring out what we're doing. And as the night went on and on,
See, Scurvy as well
yeah.
wanted to go in the basement. See this?
Yeah,
Everybody wanted to go down there, so you guys got
See,
like really lucky.
we could have had all these other people show up,
I mean-
and everybody else could have went down there, and we'd have been
It
fine.
would have been less of a hassle.
Yeah.
Someone else.
It did.
That was the first one.
And we could have just filmed
Hi,
up
Jen.
here.
Yeah.
You know, we could have just
Yeah.
filmed up here.
No, I mean I won't spoil anything. I guess if you're not going to about last night, but
You can do a little bit. You can
But
do a little bit.
a few
Like your
months
favorite.
ago, Angela and I came through here, and she purchased a original, well, we're guessing like early to mid '60s
Yeah, early
Ouija
mid-60s
board
Ouija.
before the they got bought by what, like
Parker Brothers, whatever. It
So
was.
yeah, before it's not dated, you can
Yeah.
tell it doesn't have the the
That's
copyright.
the one we used last time?
Yeah.
So we bought it from you guys.
Yep.
And then, essentially we've just had it sort of like as display, and then
Yep.
we've used it once or twice. Nothing happened.
Right.
And then we brought that Ouija board back, and it was when that happened that we kind of opened the door, and a lot sort of seemed to happen.
Right.
And then we went down the pit of doom.
The pit of doom.
And then some more stuff
More
happened.
stuff happened.
So a lot of stuff happened around that Ouija board.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Well, that's what we did. Even though we didn't you guys, I was filming.
yeah.
I wasn't part of that nonsense here.
I mean, you were the
these
center
guys.
of some because remember you opened the door.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was saying.
then-
I did open
then
the
all
door.
of a sudden, as soon as you open the door, your
Yeah.
your police scanner on your phone just
Oh,
started
yeah.
randomly
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
started going off.
I just out of nowhere, I got a police scanner on my phone, and then out of nowhere, I didn't have the app up or anything. Out of nowhere, it just pops up, and we're hearing these voices. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is that? And then we realize it's my police scanner on the phone that just came on.
Yeah.
Opened up and came on.
Yeah.
Which is not an app you use a lot
No,
either.
yeah.
So
No.
it's not. William said he wanted to go in the basement too and explore it. William, you would
good
not
luck.
have fit in the hole.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
very. It was tight.
Tight.
It's very tight. I mean, we could try to stuff you down there. And we can get you down there. Then
Without the ladder, he'd get down there.
Okay.
That's a
No,
long
here's what I do:
fall.
put a mattress down there and just
Right,
Oh,
Paul, jump in.
Jump.
down. Yeah.
jump to get that momentum.
Yeah.
Jump and
Without the ladder, someone could probably fit if you push them down.
Yeah.
But you definitely want a mattress.
well, that's what I'm
Because
thinking.
there's glass on the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah. There's
you don't
all
want
sorts
someone
of
to
shit
cut
down there.
off their head.
But I think what we
about
could do.
the sharp things that kept catching us on the side.
Yeah, that'd be.
Got to be
well,
careful of those too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little sacrifice again. But we can stuff them in far as we can, and then get Sewer to get on, just start jumping on his head with his butt, just kind of.
That's a good idea.
That'll get William down there.
See, William, you're getting picked on. You're not even here.
Not even hearing you getting picked on. That's the way it goes.
Well, you're only doing it because when he's here, you can't win.
No. No, they're very mean to me.
We are not.
I have no support when certain guests are here.
Most of them.
Yeah.
No, I support you.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I'm a supportive guest.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben supports me.
We'll see. As the night goes
Yeah, as the night goes on,
on.
you don't have to ask me at the end. Do you still support me?
Yeah.
Okay, you've done lots of investigations
Yeah.
all over the state, all over different places.
What was your favorite?
What's one of your favorites? Not maybe your favorite,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what's one of your favorites that you've been to?
The Other Side, Paranormal Mortuary Science.
Yes,
Oh,
good
thank
answer.
you. Awesome answer.
Oh,
We
you
did-
went
we did
before
have
that.
fun.
So, we've been on hundreds of investigations. Let's see. My favorite, probably my favorite place to investigate. I mean, there's so many that stand out for one reason or another.
Yeah.
But my favorite place to investigate has to be, my mind goes right to the places we've investigated the most because, if we have gone to a place 10, 15 times, or even 4 or 5 times, and every time is, super active,
Something
it's
good,
got to
yeah.
go up on my list, even if another place is maybe one incident was more shocking than all of them combined.
Right.
The fact that something will happen every time is wow, that's crazy.
That's
So
exciting.
I'd probably go with Stimson Hospital. It's in Eaton
Eaton
Rapids.
Eaton
Yes.
Rapids.
I get Eaton County and Eaton Rapids
Yeah.
mixed up, but
Love it.
it's in Eaton Rapids, and it was shortly after we were investigating some EMT's house, and
Oh.
this EMT is I don't believe in ghosts, but if ghosts exist, they have to be in Eaton Rapids.
That would have to be in
I'm
Eaton
like,
Rapids.
what? He's like, Eaton Rapids. All the scary stuff when I was an EMT happened in Eaton Rapids. I'm like, okay. And then we find this hospital. We were the first people to investigate there.
Okay.
And we've gone back several times and kind of throughout the stages of restoration. So
Right.
back the first time we went, all the rooms looked identical. The only room we could tell was the morgue because there's no hiding factors in the morgue. But everything else, like what the patient room was, what the office, all of that looked the same.
Right.
And then, through the stages, they added, like, some furniture, they added some signs. So now when you go, it's like, restoration efforts are insane. Like,
Right.
It's
Wasn't that
totally
usually
awesome.
when it supposedly kicks up?
Yeah.
Yeah, when
But
you're
the
having
first time,
construction.
too, was insane. Probably because no one's really been in there,
Yeah.
too. So it was, like, the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And stuff happens there every time. So that
Really?
place has been probably my favorite.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's cool.
Jen says, need a show with Baron, William, and Sewer. No. Because the
Um,
Baron one won't ever deal with Sewer.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for Sewer. 2, he has to have a handler now. We've figured that out. He has to have a handler, and sometimes Janice is Janice still here?
I don't know, she's been quiet.
Janice, his new handler, she would have to be here as well.
Yeah, because
So it's a lot of pieces putting together. Now, what's really cool?
Rainbow says definitely needs Sewer to make an appearance.
Rainbow, you really, really, really need to come back home to Michigan and spend some time here so you could be Sewer's handler for the summer.
Yes.
The rest of the summer.
There you go. That'd be perfect. And I don't have to
He would
deal
be
with
so
it.
happy. He'd probably behave a little bit better.
He'd probably behave a lot better.
Yeah, he'd probably be just like walking around with her like this all
Do you
the
have
time.
like a sign-up sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could be his handler. You want to be his handler tomorrow? We're going to Jackson to Circus of Curiosities.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. You could be his handler. You got a leash?
You'll have to ask me at the end of the show again.
Well, yeah, he's being polite when he gets off the show, off air. He's like, "Fuck no."
Look, Rainbow, if you can handle him, he can handle you.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, we'll be at Circus of Curiosities tomorrow. We're going to be actually live. We're going to be doing our live show from there, remotely from the show. Is that right? Remotely from the show. We're going to be live at Circus of Curiosities throughout the event, bringing on like we did halfway to Halloween. Brought on guests, patrons, vendors, performers, and then Sewer's going to be there. He's going to be part of the scary clown contest thing.
Scurvy says we need a video with Sicken and Sewer on a leash.
That'd be funny.
Yeah,
That
we do.
would be funny. Yeah. So yeah, if anybody's in the Jackson area, mid-Michigan area, if you want to take a big road trip, it's Friday and Saturday. We'll only be there Friday night from 5 to midnight, something like that. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, Rainbow, if you're handling him, you can cause all the trouble you want, because then it's you two.
Yep.
And not me.
Our hands are washed of it.
That's right. We have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so William said he's actually going to Simpson on Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's a funny coincidence.
I know, isn't
Yeah.
it?
What are you doing there, William?
You got to go when you're there to that. It's the patient room right at the top of the staircase because they have a little exhibit in the front with a bunch of like dolls and stuff. And then right at the top there's the patient room. Before we even knew it was the patient room, that's where all the crazy stuff to us at least happened.
Right.
So I mean, I know it's kind of that place is crazy because it's so tempting to like spend the whole night in the creepy morgue or anything.
Oh yeah.
But, like and you may not, or the creepy dolls,
Mhm.
you may not think to like spend a good chunk of your time in like a patient room.
Yeah.
But definitely take a little bit of time if you're there to check out that.
What
patient room.
what do
I'm
they?
not sure what he's going there for. What are you going
Yeah,
there
what are you going there for, William?
Is there a show going on?
And then
or-
another question to you, Ben, is what actually is the Stimson Hospital now? What does it function as? Just an attraction, or?
I think they're restoring it. I mean, I believe they were to, because they used to have tenants in and out. I believe the plan was, I don't know if it still is, to eventually be some sort of bed and breakfast or some sort of thing. Now they have a museum, they do tours, and they do all sorts of events and stuff.
Okay. All right. So it's like a venue type of thing. Okay, cool. We'll have to go out there sometime.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And where is it at?
Eaton Rapids.
Oh, that's not far.
No.
I can do that.
It's not far. You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do it. Do it.
So what has been like the most haunted, like the most active place that you've been?
I mean, last night, you won't believe this, but there's this place in Lansing called The Other Side. I think it's called a paranormal and mortuary science.
Yeah,
They have
the other
two,
side.
and you won't believe this, but they have both in one space.
One
and
space.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I mean, do you want me to talk about? Do you have any questions about that place?
Yeah. How did you like it? How did you survive it? I mean,
they should have had me sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Because I did almost die going down this
but
sketchy
if
step
you don't
ladder.
almost die in an investigation, are you really investigating properly?
Yeah, you really want to, be one with the ghost.
Yes,
you really want to get a look at the other side. Yeah, so I guess
you did it right then.
I guess the other side part of the museum name really was ring true for me that night. So it must be the most active.
Yeah, you definitely had a. It was funny, and we do have it on video of his little escapade coming down the manhole cover.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Funnier than hell, and that'll be. I got to get you that video too that I took.
I love investigations that have a range of emotion and tone, like the ones that are always just like, just having a fun time. They're fun, but then they're kind of forgettable once they're done. And the ones that are like super scary the whole time through are cool, but they're not fun.
Right.
So the ones that can balance like little jokes and little fun time going down, almost dying, but then having a crazy Ouija board experience. A few minutes later, like good balance of tones and emotions. That's always the ones that ring true to me.
They ring true. They stand out.
Yeah.
And it was fun, not just because it's our museum, it's our building here that we do.
You guys have been there? You know that place?
Yeah, a little bit. But it was a good balance. We did have a lot of fun last night. I think all of us had a good time. And like I said, some good evidence. So that makes it always fun.
Yes.
So we definitely
wish the dolls were a little more active for you. But
I was gonna say I think Angela wished that the Ouija board she got from you was a little less active.
Yeah.
It should come with a disclaimer.
Well, she was about to beat his butt pretty good because she swore that. Are you doing this? Are you doing this? He's like, no. Really?
And I kept showing him like, this is what it feels like when I'm trying to move.
Right.
And
this is how it, and you see how it feels when, I'm not doing anything, but it was very clear, and it was sticky out last night. It was sticky, so it just, you saw it when you guys were purposely pushing it around. It would. You couldn't do it.
Not only my finger would stick to the planchette was sticking to the board a little bit, so the whole board would move.
Yeah.
Right.
But then when it was moving by what was moving it was smooth and it was like on air.
Yeah, and it wasn't even. So what we kept getting was like the rainbow effect, where it just keeps going from one letter on one end to the other, back and forth to different letters, which. Again, if I was faking it, or someone was faking it, I would definitely do something more interesting than like the letters Q and T back and forth.
Right.
Like why? That's the lamest thing to fake is Q T Q T.
Yeah. So if anybody knows what that QT would mean,
that's
on a Ouija board.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, William says that they've been there before. It was awesome. I have pics of a spirit, woman's reflection in a window. Was there with Jeannie and others, had spirit boxes, etc., but 99% of the data was lost in the fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, poor Jeannie. So that's what you're going back for.
Hi, Michael.
Tomorrow he's going, did he say? Or?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what you're going back for to do
an
investigation, just kind of check it out, I'm assuming.
That's fair.
So that'll be cool.
Right.
You guys fire in your questions. Cindy's sitting here watching diligently to respond to you guys. Feel free to fire in questions.
When I can get a word in edgewise.
Yeah. When any hunts you've been on, any ideas you have of what you think about, paranormal investigations, ghosts, spirits, things like that, fire it in here, or just anything else. I don't care.
Right. Talk to us.
Talk to Ben.
Yeah, talk to Ben.
Okay. I'm going to guess.
Yeah. I'm going to sit here and drink my water.
I guess so.
Oh,
William's going Monday.
Okay.
And then Jen says this is what she needs after a bad day of work today.
You know what I could do that's really entertaining?
What?
Apparently, Jen, he doesn't care.
No, I do. I do care, Jen.
Drink your water.
I got a bloody eyeball. I've got a hemorrhage in my face. I had to go to the doctor today. It was kind of scary. Cindy made me go. I was sitting over there, and she goes, "What the heck?" It was getting kind of bad yesterday, And then everybody kept coming into the store. What's wrong with your eye, dude? Dude, you get in a fight. You get in a fight. I got like my eye is like getting covered in blood. So I got like this hemorrhage in my eyeball. They said I'll live though. That's good.
That's good.
They said I'll
Yeah.
live. Yeah. I mean,
Not good for your museum.
it
Focus
could.
on mortuary and
Yeah. I mean,
ghosts.
it could be good. I could come back
Yes.
if it kills me, and I
Yeah.
can come back and I'll haunt the shit out of that
Most
thing.
haunted museum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, so I didn't put any makeup on underneath here, because I wanted my bloody eyeball to show through.
You can't see this.
Ah.
Are you even looking?
You gotta go up right up to the camera.
Right.
Just
I'm
cross
locked
it.
in now by
Oh,
cords.
Yeah, and
I'm
he-
Do you
stuck
want me
here.
to bring the camera to you? You
He's
strap
not
it.
No.
very what is the word?
Technically savvy.
No,
Oh.
that either. Like
Oh,
at all.
Damn it, there's more.
You're not
Oh, flexible.
well flexible.
Oh my
or,
God! Now that she's even thinking of something else.
I am. Like, what's
What do
the
you
word?
think?
Like when you're like, you can move, you can flow easily.
Like
He's the opposite of it.
he's stiff.
I'm very stiff.
That is too. I know the
We're not
word.
going
Watch.
there.
It will be mid sentence.
Just yeah, like
See-
like you know, like
And that's why I
a
don't
week
let
from
her
now,
talk.
just yell down the
Right,
middle.
like,
That's the word I was thinking of last week.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, no, it's more. He's not. He can't do things smoothly. He's not.
I'm as
It's like dead
smooth
weight?
as butter.
No, it's like movement.
Oh,
I'm as smooth as butter.
I don't know.
I
I don't know.
don't know either. I think I'm pretty smooth. The ladies think I'm real smooth.
Did you get them boobs pics yet?
No, nobody sends me boob pics. Everybody sends her dick pics. I get 0 boob pics. I think Sewer has gotten more boob pics than me. That's
Probably.
sad. That is sad.
You're just jealous.
I am.
And then William says, stuff the Baron. Baron Dex, taxidermy. Make him into a side table that holds your lamp. I'm going to cut his tattoos off.
Yeah.
I am.
People would come in for that, yeah.
Yeah, they would. I
Yeah.
think they would.
You know.
But I know what lamp he's talking about, and shame on you, William. Shame on you. It's a big dick lamp.
Oh,
And I've got phobias about it. So he's like, yeah, make him into a taxidermy table and put the lamp on it. No.
I just caught
sounds
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, my whole nightstand's full of penises.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Fun facts.
Exactly.
Half the people on here at
Oh,
fault
no.
for that.
Yes.
Half of them.
Yes.
Because they know I've
Should I
got a
guess which
phobia.
half?
Sure.
You could probably, throw a few names out and we'll say, yep, nope.
Okay. So I see 4 people in here right now. There's Jen, William, Rainbow, and Michael. Okay. Oh, and James.
And James and William. So you got
Yes.
2 out of those.
Okay.
2 out of those. Which 2?
Which 2?
Yep.
Rainbow and Michael.
Both wrong.
Oh, there's.
Both wrong.
I was picking the ones that didn't.
Oh, they didn't. Yeah, they
There's
don't.
3 that don't.
Yeah?
Yeah, they don't.
Okay, see, I got it
So
right.
pick
then.
the 2 that do send
Okay.
her like gifts
Um,
that are penises.
William and Jen.
William is one of them. Yes.
Yeah.
He's one
I
of the
figured
main.
he's crafty.
Scurvy or James Scurvy.
Is the other.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, them 2.
Hi, Just Prudy. Missed you guys a couple weeks ago.
Hello.
Oh, and Jackal. I always forget you comment for him.
Ah,
That's fair.
yeah.
Right.
So what's next on the agenda to go out and investigate?
Yeah.
Anything in the works?
We just finished up filming a couple months ago a little short documentary about psychics and spirituality and that
Okay.
sort of stuff. So we filmed an investigation for that. That should be coming out relatively soon. We're just finishing up writing the script for that, and then
Okay.
obviously just record the voiceovers, and it should be good to go.
Okay.
But yeah,
Now, you got one of your documentaries, and I saw this when I was getting you guys ready to come in here and on the show. Entered in a film festival thing.
yeah.
What's
so,
that all about?
So yeah, the short film I did, it got released in October, obviously for the occasion
Yep,
of
yep. Halloween.
what's that holiday?
Halloween.
Halloween. Yes, that's around October.
Samhain.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah, so that throughout the past year, went on to screen in 3 festivals. There was a selection in the Best Love Film Festival, and then it was a finalist in both the Parapod Film Festival as well as the Fear Fair Film Festival. So it screened out in California a few
Sweet.
times, and
Sweet.
yeah. So one of them is all horror, and then one of them
Yeah.
is strictly paranormal.
Paranormal.
So that was cool to
Yeah.
be a finalist in them.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so that was a short film all about. It was 29 minutes because the festivals were under 30. So
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, I don't know, under 30. Does that mean 30 minutes is like not allowed or allowed? So I made it
Right.
29,
29.
59, So
Just to make sure.
just to make sure that it's under 30.
Okay.
So it was.
Push that envelope.
Yeah, I really, really got down to the wire, and that was all about kind of tapping a little bit into like why you started and choosing the scariest investigation to kind of tell our story. Where this one of the very first investigations we ever went on. It was to this day the scariest place we've ever been. And then we decided, 5 years later, to go back and sort of face it, and then use that to tell our story a little bit. So that was scary and at some points kind of disturbing, but I guess it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I guess it was fun.
Being in the film festivals, but
well, I'm gonna watch that tonight. I think when I get home, I think I'm gonna watch that because I've been watching all your
Why
other.
don't you let me watch something?
No, you don't get to.
Any
You
of
don't
your
get to watch
he
stuff.
hogs everything.
I mean, if you were to watch one thing, it should be the short film probably. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a finalist in film festival.
And that's what's funny is
some people think it's good.
I've seen all your other ones, which production values are fantastic. I love the way you film. I love the way your editing, your effects, the humor in them. They're fun to watch. Doesn't take you a long time because a lot of them are shorter. Which is good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find these channels that they do really good work, but all right, I got to sit here for an hour.
Yeah,
and a
I mean
half.
that's the thing. I mean, there's one thing that the one comment I get, which I guess can be perceived as criticism.
Right.
The one thing I get consistently is, oh, I'm not gonna click on another video if it's under 10 minutes. Why are they so short? Or like, where's the rest of the video? And I'm like, oh, did it not make sense? They're like, oh, it made sense. I was just wondering where the rest of it was because there's only 5 minutes.
Right.
I'm like, no, so was there beginning, middle, and end?
Right.
Yes. Did you get everything out of it that you would have expected? Did it make sense? Yeah. Well, it was just, I looked at the time and it was only 5 minutes. So I was wondering where the rest. Why does there need to be more?
Yeah, you want an hour's worth of B-roll stuff that just people walking around.
Yeah. I mean, I think I was ahead of my time because we started in 2017. That was before TikTok and everything. It's still, now if I upload a YouTube short, I can't because it's actually too long for YouTube shorts. Or, now TikTok is prioritizing a little bit longer videos, but still, it's the 1 minute content. That's our, and I always aim for 5 to 10 minutes because I feel like that's, what I've. Because I don't know why anyone would want to watch an hour of me, every week.
I think you'll be surprised because it is entertaining.
I know. I'm always surprised, but I mean, I started off doing these videos not for other people, just for my sake, just so that we have documentation of places we've been. And then once people started catching on, my mindset was, in terms of how to present the videos, especially the YouTube stuff, the film festival stuff, the films, and that sort of direction I've been going recently. Because once we all graduate, it's harder to investigate as consistently. To do weekly stuff. So it's when we all get together, why not make a film or something?
Yeah.
But for the YouTube stuff, it was, so often we would just get in the car and drive around and pass by a cemetery and be like, ooh, that place is kind of creepy. Then we kind of pull in and we Google whatever cemetery haunted, and we can never find anything about it because I mean, recently a lot of places have come up, you guys and stuff. We heard rumors all the time about this area of Lansing being haunted, but until you guys started bringing in the shop and everything, it really became talked about. It's a lot of these places are kind of rumors, but not really online, really.
Right.
So I wanted, how great would it have been for us when we were starting out to pull into a cemetery and be like, oh wait, there's a little 3-minute video. Hold on. Then in 3 minutes in the car, either on the way there or when we arrive, in 3 minutes get an idea of these are generally the experiences.
Yep.
This is a little bit about the history. This is what you can expect to find, and Now go out and
Boom.
investigate on your own.
So it's a
Because-
perfect tool for other investigators.
Yeah, and then for us, like when we go back to a place,
Make an
we
app.
can. Yeah, exactly. Like we can go back if we go back to a place like which we have done, like Simpson Hospital, for example.
Right.
It's about a 20-minute drive for us. About halfway through the drive, we started thinking, "Oh wait, what happened last time?" And then on the rest of the drive, we already have every single thing in one video. So it's really just for convenience of it, and
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay, they're talking amongst themselves. But anyways, just Prudy, now that I have 1 second, what do you mean Jackal is at Boy Scout camp this week?
Oh, he's at boy. Is he a what do they
Eagle
call him?
Scout?
No, he's a one of the
Counselor.
counselor guys. But there's a name for him. What do they call the Boy Scout counselor guys? It's been a while since I've been a Boy Scout. I was never
You were
a Boy
never
Scout.
a Boy Scout.
I know. No, I was, but it was the Boy Scouts. But I was a man scout. Even at 10 years
Okay.
old, I was a man scout.
See,
I mean,
here
you
we
saw
go.
how I climbed down a ladder last night. I wasn't a Boy Scout.
Yeah, you weren't a Boy Scout.
You were climbing trees and all
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
right?
So I take it you never had trees in your backyard growing up.
And Jen says,
I did, but I never could climb them.
Okay.
yeah, Jen and
I hit my
Rainbow
head.
said they were innocent as far as the past conversation. So I'm just trying to catch up.
I feel that the conversations going on there have gone south.
No, they're
Yeah,
talking amongst
if Rainbow's
themselves.
involved. If Rainbow's involved, they're talking some
She
trash.
says right there, I'm innocent.
No, she's not. No, she is not.
Whatever.
Yeah. You guys like our little ghosts in the background? We figured since we were having a paranormal investigator.
He just noticed good investigating
Wait,
there,
look at my
Ben.
camera. I can finally catch a ghost.
Catch a ghost, yeah.
Wow.
So we got our little ghosts back there. I think they're pretty cool. Those are nice ghosts. We have something else going on. What was going on? It's coming up. Tomorrow. No, Saturday. Oh, you know what we got going on right now?
I got way too much going on. See,
No.
she says I'm innocent.
No.
You can read that. It's all caps.
No. We've got a special engagement piece inside the museum. Came in today.
Yep.
From Demonicos Productions. They're the ones that do our tarot readings and our divination and stuff like that in the shop. Plus Courtney is one of our tour guides. But they have this old Victorian big mirror. It's from Europe. That's on special loan for this weekend only. Inside the museum. So if you guys are in the area, you want to come check it out. Even if you've been to the museum already, it's worth it to come check out this other mirror.
Scurvy says I can't make it because they're going to be somewhere else, I believe.
Yeah, they said what they were doing. I'm trying to guess. I'm trying to remember what they said they were doing.
I can barely keep track of myself.
Yeah. Where are you guys at this weekend, Scurvy? I know, but I don't know, obviously.
Right.
I did know. How's that?
Yes.
I did know, but now
and then
I don't know.
tomorrow we will be at
Jackson.
in Jackson at Art 634 for the Carnival of Curiosities. Circus of Curiosities. Sure.
Yeah. So look
You
it up
guys are
on
staying
Facebook.
busy.
Yeah, this is a busy from now until
after
Halloween. After Halloween, yeah, it gets stupid.
The Oddities and Curiosity Expo in Detroit is where they're at.
Oh yeah. See, I knew.
Too.
You are going?
Well, then you will see Sicken and
Look for the
Scurvy.
pink and purple clowns.
Yep,
Okay,
campus.
okay.
They will have a table there called Bon Bones.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say hi to you.
Yes.
Yes.
You better say hi back though.
Yes.
Because I'll be with other people, and I don't want to be that person who goes hi.
And they're like,
and
who's
just like-
that?
Right, you're like, why are you saying
Yeah.
hi to me?
Scurvy will remember you.
Yeah.
She's really good with that.
William will be with us tomorrow.
Oh, are you at the thing tomorrow, buddy?
He says, I'll be at the Circus of
Oh, well,
Curiosities.
shit.
Well, look, then we get to see you.
Hey, bring Sewer's new toy you made for him. He'll be there. He'll pick it up in person from you.
Well, if he's going to be there tomorrow, yes.
Well, he just said he was going to be there tomorrow. Oi!
My hands are out of
It's
it.
right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right there.
Yep, and he said it there, and there, and there, and there. I can't read any
Oh,
of
and
that.
right there.
Yeah, I can't read any of
Yeah,
that.
I lost
That's
your damn
sad.
night. Just saying.
Just saying.
So,
So, what else is everybody doing? Rainbow, what are you guys doing this weekend? Jen, Just Prudy, Jackal, Michael. Who else is in here?
well, Just Prudy just said July 5th is the start of the haunt season. Well, we know that because that's when we're busy.
Yeah.
From then until the end of it.
Yeah. Gets pretty busy.
And then Patrick says, yeah, I'll bring it for sewer.
Yay, sewer.
Rainbow says working.
Boo, Rainbow. Working, or the bad working, right? The working that we don't like to do.
Oh, they won't have a table, so you'll just have to find the pink and purple clown wandering around.
I'll find you.
Oh, yeah.
You wait.
You're going to have a paranormal stalker coming in.
Well, we'll show you a picture of them in there so you know exactly what they look like.
Okay.
Like I said, when you see it, you won't miss them. It's impossible.
I'll bring the picture. I'll take a picture of the picture and I'll bring it around.
Just kind of like.
I'll show people. Okay, have you seen it?
Have you seen these two? That'd be funny, actually.
Yeah. I'm feeling. Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
No.
Like I said, I'm always right. We're getting close to an hour, right?
We are. You got 10 minutes.
Because
Okay, yeah. What are you guessing? What time do you think it is?
that we're close to an hour because I can only wear this for about an hour and it starts tearing just the pressure on my face.
But we
It's
still
hard.
7:50.
Yeah, so I got a few minutes. So if I pass out and this eye pops out because it's having a hemorrhage, it'll be cool to see.
Yes.
Things you do for your fans.
Yeah, I'll do anything for my
Dedication.
fans.
We do.
Yeah.
So I just want to, because we told them what we're doing this weekend.
Okay.
But next weekend is our other big event in my birthday.
Yes, and we're having a event, store promotion, and birthday party for Miss Cindy.
Yes.
So you're invited.
Yes. You can come
You gotta
hang
come.
out for the day, or you
Saturday.
can come out
Okay,
after
okay.
we're closed.
Yep.
Either
Either
one.
or.
We'll be here
Both.
for a little bit.
We'll have, you started it. You tell what's going on.
We're going to have Meet the Artist. So any person that we have consigned in our shop that make items
Over there.
will be here. So
Yes.
everybody
That's so
will be
cool.
able to meet the people that actually supply some of the stuff that we
That's so
sell.
cool.
So some of the people, Twisted Critters, William from Twisted Critters, Sicken and Scurvy, Heather, a.k.a. Creature, a.k.a. Heath, a.k.a.
Heather.
Heather. I already said
Said
Heather.
Heather.
She goes by a lot of names. I call her Heather. I think it annoys her. Our bug guy, Eddie. And he's elusive. This like, you think ghosts are elusive? He's
Yeah.
elusive. He doesn't like the
Seeing
limelight.
Eddie.
Yeah. So it'll be a treat if you
Yeah,
come
rare
and you
treat.
see Eddie.
Wow.
So he'll be here. You'll have our 3D and our graphics guys that do our T-shirts,
Yep.
our signs,
Janice
our
and
3D
Eric.
stuff. Janice and Eric, the axolotls. I'm sure the axolotls. They'll bring your axolotls. I think. I don't know for sure. Demonicos Productions will be here with their tarot reading and such.
And you said Von Bones for Sick
Von
and
Bones for
Scurvy.
Sicken and Scurvy.
Both are
If they survive their
painters.
encounter with me.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both of our artists, Katrina Betcher
And
and
our son
Chase,
Yep.
will be here with their paintings and their
painting.
art.
So we'll do that all throughout the
I
day,
don't
like
miss
a
anyone.
normal day, 11 to
No, I don't
6.
blame you.
Then afterwards, we're going to do an after party right here. We've done it before, and it's a lot of fun. We just walk around, drink, and be stupid, which I don't have to have an occasion for that, but we have an occasion for it. Maybe we'll get her a birthday cake, too. You want a birthday cake?
Yeah, I want a birthday cake.
Yeah, I want a birthday cake.
Can you remember what kind?
Oh, shit. German chocolate.
Well, that's pretty good.
Oh, yes. Score.
There you
I can do that.
Never
I
wrong.
would have taken chocolate,
Yeah.
but German chocolate is
Even
my
better.
favorite
Yeah,
actually.
there you go. So yeah, we got that next weekend, next Saturday. So y'all come out. You're all invited. You're all invited. You're personally invited by moi. Get on your planes. Get in your buses. Thumb it, whatever. Because I know a lot of our viewers.
Your moped.
Your little clown bikes. What do you call those, Scurvy? Those little clown bikes. You should bring those too. Those are fun. You ever ride one of them clown bikes?
Clown bikes.
Oh my
No,
God,
but they
they're
do
fun.
sound really
It's
fun.
like
They
a mini
are-
tricycle.
Yeah.
Bring the clown
I
bikes.
actually, it's one of those things I've always looked at and be like, that looks fun, but
It
never like thought about how to even get my hands on one or even try.
Sicken and Scurvy.
Okay.
But he has to come next weekend.
Yeah, you got to come next weekend.
Okay.
You can ride if they bring. They're gonna bring them. They're gonna bring them.
Right. She may be at work or wearing it.
Well, yeah. Usually
He.
they're
I did it too.
they
Them.
are working right now, and they sneak away and watch the show for a little bit. Then they go do their work. They sneak back, watch the show.
You rub off on me. Shoot.
Who rubs off on who?
With Colin, he's, she's, it's, they, them.
I don't know
those,
anymore.
and
I don't
many.
know anymore.
I don't know.
Everybody, I'm just gonna call it's now.
I know, I am too.
It.
Everybody's in it.
Everybody's in it.
Ben, you're in it.
Fine with that.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so we're gonna be live again, like I said, for a long time tomorrow. So we're gonna cut it now. We've been pretty close to an hour. My face is about to like melt, and my eyeball, my bloody hemorrhaging eyeball, is about to pop out.
Yeah, you guys can't see this, but
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can see
about
it.
getting ready. I should brought my baseball mitt. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I will, Rainbow. I will hug Sewer for you. It'll kill me, but I'll do it. I'm just kidding. And before we head off again, say, how they can find you. Plug yourself again.
Yeah, it's at Afterlife Road on all the socials, including YouTube. So if you just look up Afterlife Road on YouTube or afterliferoadproductions.com, that's the website. Has everything linked there, including the podcast. The podcast is on the website as well as Spotify, Apple, all that. So it's all linked up on the website, afterliferoadproductions.com, or if you find us on any socials, you can go.
You can find,
kind
of like us. You go to one, it'll take you to the rest.
Or if you go to the post that I posted earlier about the live feed tonight, that actually has it linked to your Facebook.
And you guys will enjoy it all, like we talked about earlier. You don't have to sit down for 2 hours. You don't have to sit down for an hour. You can sit down when you got like 5-10 minutes on your hands and knock some of them out. They're nice, short, to the point.
It would be torture if I make someone sit through 2 hours of me.
Yeah. Well, I told you guys last night I've been watching Exploring with Josh. Love his stuff, but some of them are like long.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Josh.
That's the curse. It's like just because you can, make.
Do you need
long,
to?
Do you have
yeah.
to?
I mean, I don't mind spending an hour if it's good.
Love you too, Skrr.
See ya. Yeah, I don't mind.
But
it
every time.
Yeah, every time. No, sometimes I just want quick ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're finished up here. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming out last night. That was awesome. We had a great time. We'll do it again. So yeah, do your thing.
Do my thing. All right. As usual, everybody, keep it real. We're gonna hit this end stream. Let's go.